My role is to ensure that the designs that we create for the schools in the province are great learning environments for students, opportunities for teachers, and an enormous piece of that is to ensure that students and staff are safe in our buildings, and more importantly, they feel safe. It is groundbreaking, and this building that we're going to go through is an example of some of the brand new methods, and it's just very exciting. As we enter the building, what you'll notice is that the administration office and their general reception area is immediately adjacent to the main entry. That provides access control, as well as that location allows good visibility of what's happening outside the building at the bus loop, at the play areas for the children, and the parking and parent drop-off loop and pickup loop. The bus loop is here. Once you drop kids off, they do not have to cross over a driveway or a parking lot to get into the building. And the same from the other side. When they're dropped off by their parents, they have a direct access to the building. We are now standing in what will be the reception area for the administration offices. Our main entry is adjacent to us, and this is where access control to the building happens. When the public comes in and wants to visit the school or speak to anybody, the inner set of doors will be locked and controlled by the reception area. Once we know what your purpose is and we're okay with it, you'll be granted access to the lobby through a separate door. Then I will point out the new approach to dealing with washrooms, as well as gymnasium change rooms. These are both very new approaches, very progressive approaches to how you design these spaces. Well, in 2014, the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development published their guidelines for transgender and gender non-conforming students. We started with that, and it quickly became about universality of the design. We found that if we design for privacy and also for supervisory opportunities for staff, that all students are safer in our buildings, and they're included in the whole design. Change rooms in the gyms, the historical or traditional method, had wide open spaces where students would change in front of each other. We don't do that anymore because there are many change rooms now within the change room area, and each one is a private change room. You are in a private area, you feel secure, but also that change room area is supervisable. You can see from the gymnasium, for example, the teacher can see into the general change room area, but not necessarily, of course, within any of the individual change rooms. But not only can you see in there, you can hear. So that gives the students who are using those change rooms the feeling that they're safe. Now, on the washrooms side of things, it's very similar. We use the same principles. It's about privacy, and it's about the ability for teachers to supervise what's going on. No longer will we have the washroom stalls of the past, where you have the openings on the bottom, the openings on the top, and a gap at the door. None of that anymore. They're very, very private, and the teachers can actually see into the area again, where every individual washroom is. They're not gendered anymore. The binary nature of the previous designs is gone. Anybody can use any washroom now. And in Nova Scotia, what I've found is that we're very much ahead of the game on the continent. And I've had conversations with several of my counterparts in California and in Alaska and in Texas, and they are asking us what we're doing. They're hearing about what we're doing, and the whole idea of inclusion. So we're not following some rules that somebody's created. We're basically creating them ourselves. It is awesome.